Hey guys, so today we are taking a look at DOKKANFEST INT MAJIN Vegeta at 55%, full level 1 links. So, this guy obviously came out on Global in GB at the same time as part of the 2022 Saiyan Day celebration, which is actually pretty good this year. Love to see that, considering the past few years has not really been that great. But let's go ahead and take a look at what this guy does. I'll show you the team builds that I've made for him, and I'll explain my thoughts on this unit, because there's definitely been a lot of, how do I want to say this? There's been a lot of backlash against this character since he released, so again, I'll give my 2 cents on what I think about him. But so this is the first quote-unquote 200% leader skill character for Global. His leader skill is the Majin Buu Saga or Vegeta's Family categories Ki +3 and HP attack and defense plus 170%, plus an additional HP attack and defense plus 30% for characters who do belong to the Gifted Warriors category as well. So if you're in Gifted Warriors and Majin Buu Saga, you're going to be getting 200% to all stats. Or if you're in Gifted Warriors and Vegeta's Family, you're going to be getting 200% to all stats. So this is the start of a quote-unquote new leader skill meta, one that we haven't really seen since like 2017, 2018, whenever Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega Shenron first released, the Tech Gogeta and Physical Omega Shenron. It's been a really long time since we've had like actual power creep in the form of leader skills, so that is good to see for Global finally getting that. Super attack is the final impact, raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy, so that is a 30% raise there. Passive is Vegeta's Resolve. This is also the first character on Global that has a entrance animation. Activates the entrance animation once only and reduces damage received by 30% for the rest of battle when there is an ally whose name includes Trunks on the team at start of character's attacking turn. Attack and defense plus 180%, then he gets an additional attack and defense plus 50% when performing a super attack, and then he gets an additional defense plus 50% again with 3 or more key spheres obtained, and he reduces damage received by 20% with 6 or more key spheres obtained. Then he gets an additional 88% attack and randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, int excluded, to int key spheres when HP is 88% or less. So overall, pretty impressive passive there. Again, the first unit to both have a 200% leader skill on Global and an entrance animation. So this is like sort of like the new age of how they're doing these Dokkan exclusives, starting with the 7th year anniversary. But because we're at the same time as JP with the celebration, we're sort of getting a preview of those mechanics earlier here. He also does have a active skill, the Final Explosion. So this can be activated after the character receives an attack 6 or more times in battle once only. So it kind of reminds me of the, I think it's LR Jiren has the exact same condition. I think Jiren is 6 attacks, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is 5 attacks. Regardless, it's the same mechanics. He's got to get hit 6 times before he can use this. And the effect is performs critical hits for the remainder of the turn in which the active skill is activated, greatly raises attack temporarily, and causes mega colossal damage to all enemies, so it's an AoE attack, and stuns all the enemies for 1 turn while sacrificing 18% HP. So this is an active skill that you actually can activate in Super Battle Road, for example, and you get this off against multiple enemies. Not only are you going to be able to guaranteed crit all of them, but they're all going to be stunned if they survive. So it is a very, very strong active skill. And then on top of that, the fact that he loses 18% HP, if you're running this guy on his own team and you have one Majin Vegeta on each rotation, you can actually use that HP loss to ensure that the other rotation Majin Vegeta is going to start the next turn with his full passive active with the 88% or below HP requirement met automatically because of that. So it can be good, but I think in most cases it's not really going to matter that much. And then in terms of links, again, full link level 1 here, he has Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Saiyan Pride, Over in a Flash, Supreme Power, and Fierce Battle. So before we even got the details on Majin Vegeta, when all we knew was we were getting a Majin Vegeta, we knew beforehand that this was going to be one of the things that I guess sort of was a little bit I guess it was something that you could complain about for this Majin Vegeta, because all the Majin Vegetas leading up to this guy have all had Over in a Flash and like no prepared for battle and no shocking speed and like that kind of thing, right? There's no Saiyan lineage on this character because he's a Vegeta character, so he has royal lineage instead. So that's like one of the big areas where I feel like this guy definitely does have a little bit of a lackluster part of his kit here. Supreme Power is like a pretty bad link. I think if I was going to change one thing about this unit in terms of his link set, I would probably put Prepared for Battle on this guy over Supreme Power. But again, it's just the way that they've done this forever with Majin Vegeta. This is how they've built the character. So not a bad link set, but it's not like really, really good. So that's Majin Vegeta's links there. Next, we have the categories: Majin Buu Saga, Vegeta's Family, Gifted Warriors, Resurrected Warriors, Pure Saiyans, Worthy Rivals, Super Saiyan 2, Final Trump Card, All Out Struggle, Connected Hope, and Corroded Body and Mind. So he in total is on, what is that, 11 categories. Plus, I think on JP, he also does get Beyond Super Saiyan. Power Beyond Super Saiyan as his 12th category. So he actually is on 12 categories on JP. That is a lot of teams you can use him on. So I've built 3 teams for him, and before we jump into those teams, I want to just talk about this one thing, and this is my biggest complaint that I have about this Vegeta, is the fact that he requires you having a Trunks on the team to activate his 30% damage reduction. So when I initially looked at this kit, I was a little bit concerned about this, and after thinking about it for a little bit more, I definitely think those concerns were validated, because this guy's on a lot of teams, right? And this guy is on a lot of teams that, like, honestly have a lot of very difficult stages in Super Battle Road, one of them being Pure Saiyans. Pure Saiyans Extreme Super Battle Road on Global is still probably the toughest stage on Global Dokkan, or one of them at least, one of the top like 3 at the very minimum, the most difficult stages in the game. So a lot of players, I would imagine, are looking for ways to help themselves beat that stage, and this Vegeta definitely is a good option. Even without that like the 30% damage reduction, like, he would still be pretty good in there, I think, as a defensive unit. But obviously you are not able to use a Trunks on your team when taking on the Pure Saiyans ESBR stage. So my main concern is that his, like, one of the biggest parts of his passive, 30% damage reduction, is locked behind a character being on your team that you cannot use on all of his categories. So I feel like on a lot of these categories where you just don't have access to a Trunks, you kind of just don't even want to use this unit, and that's really unfortunate. I think the philosophy they should take moving forward, and I mentioned this on Twitter earlier today, is when you have these conditions, especially conditions that require you have other specific characters on your team, I don't think they should be like unit defining effects, right? 30% damage reduction is really, really like game changing, right? This Vegeta having 30% damage reduction versus not having 30% damage reduction in the most difficult content in the game, that's going to make a big difference, and you will definitely feel that difference between him having it and not having it. So I think what they should have done is they should have made that 30% damage reduction, if they wanted to keep that Trunks condition in there, just because it fits the character thematically, and I get why they did it, make it like 10% damage reduction, and then just give him the remainder of the damage reduction in his passive, right? Like, for example, give him 20% damage reduction just baseline in his kit. He still gets the extra 20% damage reduction for getting 6 Key Spheres. But then the remainder 10%, have that be the condition and not the full 30%. Because, again, him having the 30% versus not having the 30% is just so massive. And I don't really understand the logic behind locking that, like, really impactful effect behind forcing you to run a certain character on the team with him. It just, I don't know. I don't like that philosophy at all. All right, so the teams that I built for him, the first one we're going to be looking at is his own team, the Vegeta Clan, or Vegeta Family, his Legends lingo. Vegeta Family and Majin Buu Saga, and then obviously the extra boost to Gifted Warriors, so we're going to be running him. Obviously, his best linking partner that everyone's been showing off is this Tech Vegeta who transforms into Majin Vegeta. They do share all 7 out of 7 links with each other, so once we can get this guy transformed, we'll be able to take a look at those two together and see how well they do. But then we're going to have the other rotation with Super Vegeta. They actually do share 4 links with each other, and I actually haven't really used Super Vegeta all that much since I've gotten him and since he's released. So I do want to give more shine to this guy. Majin Vegeta can work as a pretty good slot 1 character, even though he does get a lot of extra defense on Super Attack, just because if you are running him with the Trunks, he's going to start with 50% damage reduction, assuming you get 6 Key Spheres, and then his defense is already so high that, honestly, he can barely even get hurt in slot 1. And then this Vegeta in slot 2 is going to be able to guarantee stun, it raises defense on Super, and he should be really, really good. So we're going to be floating this Trunks because we want to have the Trunks condition fulfilled. This Trunks is not going to be getting the full 200% leader skill just because he's not on Gifted Warriors, but he is going to be getting 170 across the board thanks to the Vegeta family leader skill, so that should be still okay. Other floaters are going to be the GT Vegeta and then the Exchange Vegeta. Another big complaint that I have is that there are so many INT class or INT type like Vegetas in the game. If we just go ahead and quickly take a look here at the character list, right, and we just go to INT, let me just filter by Vegeta family. Look how many ridiculous INT Vegetas we have. We have Evolution Blue Vegeta from the 60th anniversary. We have GT Vegeta right here. We have Zeno Vegeta, who's like one of the best supports for Vegeta, for the Vegeta family team. We have Exchange Vegeta, who's like one of the best Vegetas in the game. And now we have the Dokkanfest Majin Vegeta. So we have like 5 really strong and powerful Vegeta units, all INT. So it really makes the Vegeta clan team, or Vegeta family, I keep saying Vegeta clan, Vegeta family team really, really heavily INT based, which I really like. When you have the opportunity to run like all of these different typings, I don't really tend to enjoy running like 4 or 5 of the same typings on the team, right? I could have easily put Evolution Blue Vegeta on this team over someone like the Super Vegeta, but I just wanted to have the extra color there, so that's why I did that. Next, we have the Pure Saiyan team. Now, typically in the past, I wasn't really a huge fan of the Pure Saiyan team, but now with Super Vegeta as the leader, this is going to work much better, especially because he is a Vegeta, and they do share royal lineage with each other here. Now, this team is going to share the same issue that I think we'll have with the third team we're going to look at, and that's this Vegeta at link level 1. Keep in mind, royal lineage is not going to be giving 2 Ki until it gets to level 10, so he's going to essentially be starting the turn out with 7 Ki. On a turn where we don't have no support, because I'm going to have him linked up next to one of the Super Vegetas. That's why we're going to be bringing an Orb Changer with this guy, right? And then we're also going to be bringing a support with this guy. So that should be pretty good. Actually, you know what? Yeah, because I put this guy initially on the team to link up with the Super Vegeta on the other rotation. But now thinking about it, I think it probably makes more sense just to have Super Vegeta and this Vegito as a rotation, so that we can have 2 Orb Changers and a support floating to make sure that Majin Vegeta always gets a super attack. So that's what I'll probably end up doing for this team. And then last but not least, we have the Connected Hope / Time Limit team here. A bit of a strange build, just because there's not much you can really do here. Typically, I do like to run Pikkon as a floater on this team, but because Pikkon only supports super class allies and Majin Vegeta's extreme class, it's not really going to work too well here. So I ended up taking him off the team. I put Oob on the team because he is an Orb Changer, and I feel like he is going to be the thing we're going to struggle with the most here. I'm going to have Majin Vegeta on this team next to the physical Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. Again, I think there's probably going to be a bunch of key issues here, but that's not really something we can really help right now. The 1 key from the extra Royal Lineage level 10 effect, I think, would actually be really helpful, but, you know, doing a 55% showcase level 1 links, we're not going to have access to that. And I did throw in one of the Super Trunks EZAs here, the physical one, as a floater, just because so we can get the full effects of the Majin Vegeta's entrance animation there. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to jump into the Vegeta clan. I'm sorry, I keep saying Vegeta clan. I've like ingrained it into my mind to say Vegeta clan because I keep messing it up so many times. We're going to jump into the Vegeta family Super Battle Road stage first with this setup here, and we'll see how this works. Alright, so we're going to jump into the Vegeta family stage of Super Battle Road here. Again, this is the build we're running. The friend is pretty much the same as mine. I've tried to find one as similar as possible. He has a few skill orbs on him, but there's not really much we can do about that. Full of 1 link, so again, pretty much the same as mine. Going to be using the support member here to give Vegeta family a little bit of an extra boost here. There's no reason not to run this if you have a full Vegeta family team, right? So again, we're going to have my Vegeta next to the Tech Vegeta because they do share, even before the transformation, 6 out of 7 links. And then we'll see what else we can do in terms of how the rotations end up. So let's go ahead and jump in. Hopefully we don't get screwed by rotations. And things are looking, actually, I think that's pretty good. I'll turn off auto.
トランクス、お前は赤ん坊の頃から一度も抱いてやったことがなかったな。抱かせてくれ。
なんだよパパ、やめてよ、恥ずかしいよ。
元気でな、トランクス。
Okay, nice. So we can actually get the two Vegetas linked up right away. It's the friend one, but again, not much of a difference between mine and the friend, so it is still 55% level 1 links. Gonna get the support memory active here, with Trunks going back to the future. And we're gonna be able to do this with the support. This is actually like the best possible rotation instantly turn 1, which is pretty good. Remember, this Trunks does give, I think it's what, 20% support? 25% support to all allies, yeah, and Key +1. So this Vegeta has 6 out of 7 links active. Really, really good rotation for him. I am going to focus on Kid Goku because I don't want Kid Goku supering that Trunks at the end of the rotation. We are going to be able to get the 6 orbs for Vegeta, so he is going to have his full passive active, barring the 88% HP or below requirement. So he's not going to have his full attack here, but defensively, he should be looking very good. He does have his 55% damage reduction active, 195,000 defense with 50% damage reduction, turn 1, 55% level 1 links. That is very, very good. I do not think we need to worry about any damage here at all. I'm going to go ahead and do this with you. And then with Trunks, I guess we'll just do this. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's see how this Vegeta does. Hopefully we actually do get super. I want to see how much damage it would take from it. And right away, we're up to basically a 4 million attack stat. Yeah, that is good. Want to get supered? Okay, nice. How much does this do from Kid Goku? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And this gets up to 5.8. So Goku is probably dead here, which is good because we can protect that Trunks from getting hit in the final slot. He's up to 2.2, which is not bad for, you know, his role on this team. Nice. And already, we are looking pretty good with this Vegeta setup, I think. Double digits from a type neutral super turn 1 and Super Battle Red, I'll take that. Alright, and now we have my Vegeta, who I definitely want to get linked up next. Who's on the team again? I want to get him next to the Super Vegeta, but it's probably not going to happen for a while. So with Exchange Vegeta, we share 3 links. With GT Vegeta, we share 3 links. But in the middle, we end up sharing 5. So I am going to keep the GT Vegeta on rotation. We're going to do this. We're going to open up those AGL key spheres. And then we're going to be able to get the 6 orbs here with you. So this is with no support. We're up to 172,000 defense. And then with the Exchange Vegeta, remember, this is Exchange Vegeta on a 200% leader skill. So he should be looking very impressive as well. I don't think we're going to get to his attack, but if we do, we'll win. We will end the fight right then and there. This guy also, this GT Vegeta, is on a 200% leader skill. So a lot of these units that did not have, obviously, access to a 200% leader skill because this is the first one they had, now do. So they're going to be looking a lot more impressive than they used to. 4.6 million from this Vegeta. Yeah, that's 55% level 1 links. That's pretty good. I'll take that. And then 8.5 million from you. And with that, we will move on to the second fight here. I don't remember who it is. Is it just Goku and Gohan? It is, okay.
トランクス、お前は赤ん坊の頃から一度も抱いてやったことがなかったな。抱かせてくれ。
なんだよパパ、やめてよ、恥ずかしいよ。
元気でな、トランクス。
Alright, we've seen that twice. I think we're good to start skipping that now, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the entrance animation skip. There we go. Alright, so I want to rotate you off. We're not going to be able to get the 6 orbs here, which means we're not even going to be able to super. This is what I was talking about, right? So this Vegeta Again, if he had Royal Lineage at Link level 10, we would be able to super because it would be giving 2 key instead of 1. So it's a bit unfortunate. I think what I'll do is actually do this. I don't know if that's going to let me super. I think it'll drop it'll drop the 2 int keysters, but I don't know if it'll let me connect with the rainbow one. Yeah, I mean, this is the issue, right? The key is not really where we want it to be because we don't have Over and a Flash active here, and there's no support on rotation. What we'll do is I'm going to stun you. Okay, it does work out nice. And then I am going to continue attack. Oh, do I? Yeah, we'll just make sure this Goku's dead. And then we can give you these. Okay, that actually worked out okay. So we'll do this. Make sure that Tech Goku is dead. I think we should be fine even if we get supered. Yeah, okay, we're good. 6.9 million on this Vegeta. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, okay. Yeah, that Super Vegeta's looking pretty good, by the way. 3.6 from him. He's pretty much untouchable, right? Even without the extra 20% damage reduction, he's still looking really good here defensively. And this is going to take Goku out, so hopefully we don't get super by Gohan here because that would do a lot of damage, right? We're good. All right, perfect. All right, so now we have support here. I'm going to go ahead and just put Vegeta in the front. 3 links. We get Saiyan Warrior Race in the middle. I'm going to do this. 159,000 defense. We grab these. I think his defense, does it go up or does it? It does go up. So it actually goes up when you collect the keysters. Okay. So 185,000 defense, plus he's going to get extra when he super attacks. Let's go ahead and do this. And then Trunks, we'll just give you this one right here. 3.32. I kind of do want to get supered here because we would take no damage. Go ahead, Gohan. No, I didn't super. Okay. This guy's up to 6 million. This guy's defense should be ridiculously high now. Yeah, this should do like almost no damage. Yeah, 12,000, okay. So we're going to do this and move on to the final fight here. Pretty easy run, but again, 200% leader skills do make these events way, way easier. Like, look at the amount of HP we have. We only have 1 LR on the team. And we're almost up to 600,000 HP. That is not normal. On like a 170% like leader skill, that's not usually what happens. Alright, so let's put him in the front because we're only getting attacked by the physical unit in the front here. I'm going to go ahead and, how do I want to do this? I'm trying to figure out, because, I mean, obviously I'd want to do this, but... That would make him super attack, but I don't know if we'd be able to get 6 orbs with Vegeta. Let's go ahead and do this anyway, because we'll still be able to at least super attack. So we'll go ahead and attack you with this. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get the 6 orbs, but it's fine. We'll attack you once we get these orbs. Up to 172,000 defense. And then exchange Vegeta. We'll grab this. Should be fine. Vegeta's going to stun the Gohan and Goten. 6.9 million, no support. Very busted. This guy's still so stupid. Guaranteed crit, guaranteed stun. Okay, they're dead. He's just going to solo them. And then Majin Vegeta 3.53. I think even if this Goku supers, we don't really have anything to worry about. This is without the extra damage reduction. 58,000. So we were missing 20% damage reduction on that turn, and we still only took that much damage. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Okay, and then we'll finish things off here with the other Majin Vegeta, my Majin Vegeta, with the full... Only thing is we're not below 88% HP, but we're going to have his full damage reduction here with linked up next to this guy. So once we get those orbs, we're going to jump up to 181,000 defense. You're going to be able to get your full passive active, and then you're going to be able to get all these orbs. So yeah, we won. Pretty easy, smooth run here. Vegeta is going to hit a 4.8 million attack stat. So there we go. Looking pretty good. How much does this do? This should do nothing, right? Yeah, nothing with that extra 20% damage reduction. So 4.8 million, taking double digits from type neutral supers and Super Battle Road at 55% level 1 links. I will definitely take that. So that's going to be that for that run. Let's go ahead and jump into a longer style event so we can potentially see his active skill with a different team. Alright, next we're going to jump into the Fused Fighter stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history with the Pure Saiyan team here. Pretty standard build. Usually with Pure Saiyans, I think most people do bring, obviously, Super Vegeta as leader, then the two, Gogeta and Vegetos. But we're going to put a little bit of an extra Vegeta twist on this team with the Xeno Vegeta floating, and then we're going to have the GT Vegeta floating and the Tech Gogeta floating. So we're going to have two floating Rainbow Orb Changers and a support for Vegeta. So Majin Vegeta should look pretty damn good with this build. Let's go ahead and jump in. We'll see how we do here. Keep in mind, there is no Trunks on this setup, so we're not going to have the extra 30% damage reduction, and this is not a 200% leader skill. So Vegeta's going to look a little bit less powerful than he did on the prior setup, which is to be expected. Alright, so where is he? He is on the other rotation, so I don't want to do this. Yeah, I'll keep things like this. I'll rotate off the INT Vegeta here. I do want to eventually get the STR Vegeta over on this rotation because I want to have him linked up next to the Super Vegeta. Super Vegeta should still look really good here. Yeah, you can tell the massive difference between this team and the other team. I mean, he was almost putting up 7 million attack stats with just the extra leader skill effect, right? So he was ridiculous. Like, it's not even close. Like, he was just way more powerful than that other team. All right, let's see here. So we're gonna have Vegeta next to Super Vegeta. We're gonna have him in slot 1, but oh no, we can't super. Okay, so we can't do that actually. Is this even gonna let me super? It might not. We have 5 links active. 5 links active, and we're 5 keys short of supering here. Oh boy. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, we can't super. We just can't. We can't do it. We need over in a flash. No, dude. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do this. I don't really know. Okay. This is why we need the Rainbow Orb Changers floating and the Xeno Vegeta. So this is how it's going to look in the first few turns before we get our rotations established. I'm pretty confident, though, that once we get our rotation set up, we should not have that many key issues. So let's take care of Gotenks here. That's annoying. It's not too bad. Plus, we can fall below... Oh, we're not going to fall below 88%. Eventually, I do want to fall below 88%, and also the goal, obviously, with this setup is to be able to eventually use the active skill. So we do want to take 6 hits. I think that was 2 hits we took there. So. Okay, so now still don't have it set up. I'm going to rotate off you. Let's go do this. Gogeta. I'll just give you that. Let's grab that. Alright, starting from the next turn, we will have our rotation set up, finally. So we should be looking much better. $58K is not bad. 5 million. He is getting support from the Xeno Vegeta. Dude, it's actually ridiculous how much stronger this guy was looking on the other team. Like, it's... He was hitting for like 2 million more. I mean, he had more links active too, right? But still, that's a pretty big jump. All right, Gogeta can take care of this guy. Just crit, kill him, move on. No. All right, we should be good here. If they don't kill him, Xeno Vegeta will take care of him. And next turn, we're going to have the GT Vegeta on the rotation creating the Rainbow Orbs, so we shouldn't really have that many key issues. Okay, well, let's just go into town here. I would have preferred to have gotten the Xeno Vegeta a stack of defense, but it is what it is. Okay, let's see. Sealed him, that's fine. I'm gonna put Majin Vegeta in the front, even though I think they do share some more links. No, they don't share any more links. Okay, we'll put Majin Vegeta in the front because I do want to eventually get the final explosion. We are below 88% HP as well, so we are getting the extra attack, I believe. Defense at 117,000. Once we get these 7 orbs here, we are going to jump up to 138,000. We do not have a Trunks on the team, so we're not getting the extra 30% damage reduction. So he only has 20% damage reduction plus the extra defense he's going to be getting from his super attack. And then I guess we'll just go ahead and do this. And then you're stunned, or you're sealed, so it doesn't really matter what I do with you. Alright, you're up to 3.59. Be interesting to see how much damage he takes from the super if he decides to super us here. He did not super, okay. I do think, and this is what I was saying in the beginning of the video, that 30% damage reduction does make a really big difference, and that's just an unfortunate reality, right? In a perfect world, you would not need a Trunks to have that portion of his passive active, because again, on a team like Pure Saiyans, you can't run Trunks. It's just he's not on the team. So that just lowers the valuableness of this Vegeta on teams where Trunks can't be used. Okay, so I'm going to rotate off finally now this guy. So we're going to be able to get all 7 links active in the middle here. Vegeta, what if we just pop Vegeta's active skill? I haven't seen this in a while. Let's go ahead and do it. We can take a lot of damage. We actually could potentially die, I think, in the front. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm pretty sure this Vegeta lowers defense on super. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I don't want to take any chances here. If he supers attack number 1 against Super Vegeta, we actually, I think, would potentially die there. So we have very low amounts of HP on this team. 464. Compare that to the team we were just running. We have like almost like 150,000, almost 150,000 more HP on other team. Alright, then we'll just go ahead and do this. We'll do that. And Gogeta. Give you that. That should be fine right there. Nice. We're able to get the 6 INT spheres next turn. Okay, so we didn't get super right away. I think we would have been fine with that an item, but just, to be sure. He does lower. That still did a lot of damage. That's fine. But we are now going to be below 88% HP, which means we're going to have his full passive active, and we're going to have a floating support character with the Xeno Vegeta. So Majin Vegeta next turn should be looking very, very good offensively. And Super Vegeta is just doing a ludicrous amount of damage on the turn because he has his active skill popped. We should be able to take this guy out here, especially with Gogeta attacking next. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's see how Majin Vegeta looks here. We can get 6 orbs, nice. So in the middle he has 4 links, it doesn't really change, so we'll just go ahead and put him in the front here. We'll give him these 7 orbs, which means he's going to have his extra attack and damage reduction. He's up to 154,000 defense, not bad. I'm actually kind of hoping that this Vegeta supers in the front so that we can see what kind of defense we have against that. I'm not going to use an item here just because I want to see if we get supered how much damage we take. So let's see. Really hoping he supers our way. We're up to basically 4 million. Okay. On a 170% lead, that's not bad. But 55% level 1 links, I'll take that. Considering how much extra defense he has. Okay, perfect. How much does this do? Curious. Okay, so he lowers defense and he only did 77,000. That's pretty good. Considering there's not even a Trunks on the team, so he's missing 30% damage reduction. If there was a Trunks on this team, he would have taken double digits from that. Which, considering the fact that he lowers defense on Super, that's really impressive. I am content with that. Alright, so next turn we should be able to get the active skill, so I guess we'll make that the final turn with this team. And then we'll move on to the final team, which is the Connected Hopes team. I actually did make a change, by the way, on the Connected Hopes team. I realized that because I'm using the LR feature Gohan and Trunks, there's already a Trunks in that unit, so I don't have to run the extra physical Trunks. So actually, I swapped him out for a different character. Alright, let's do this. Let's grab that. Should we? Well, let's just do it. Whatever. Oh, he's supering in the front, huh? Wow, that's annoying. He does lower defense. At least not the first attack. I think we will be okay, but it's gonna hurt. Which is fine, because then we'll be able to get the extra attack from Vegeta's passive, so we'll be able to combo that with the active skill, and we should be good. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Just don't kill us, please. That's all I ask. We should be I think we should be taking double digits from normals after this. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, we're fine. Because this is gonna raise our defense here, the super attack, so. Yeah, we're good here. Alright, hopefully we kill this guy. I want to have a full HP bar to play with next turn. 4.6 is fine. Alright, give me a crit. Okay, nice. Alright, nice. We should be good to go here. Super Vegeta just taking care of Super Vegeta. Alright, nice. Now we can get the act. I think we've been hit 6 times, right? We should have been. No! We still haven't been hit 6 times? Wow. Are we going to go through this whole event without getting it? Are you kidding me? Okay. He's supering in the... You know what I want to do? I want to try this. Let's just see if he can survive this. Why don't we try this? So we have type disadvantage. We do not have a Trunks on the team. There's no support on rotation. 138,000 defense. He's going to get some more defense when he supers. Let's just see. Let's just see. .59. I think we probably are dead. Let's see. I don't remember if this guy lowers defense or not. Oh, we barely lived. Oh my god, that was close. That was close. We did live, so I mean, I can't take anything away from Vegeta for that. But man, that was close. Okay, so I guess we're gonna try and not kill him next turn so that we can get the active. Can't believe we haven't got hit 6 times the entire event. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I wasn't intentionally putting him in front of attacks because I thought we would have just gotten it naturally, but we did not. Okay, so let me see here. What are the attacks looking like here? There's a lot in the front here. I'm going to put Super Vegeta in the front. I'm going to go ahead and use a Princess Snake, which means we should be good here. I'm not even going to super. I'm going to intentionally miss this. It's a Dokkan attack. Ugh. I don't want to get the Dokkan attack with Vegeta. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, I'm just hoping that Vegito doesn't kill him with the Dokkan attack. I'm not going to tap the screen at all here. Okay. Going additional. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Alright, I'm not tapping. He's at 2.9 million. This should not kill. There's no way, right? This guy's not that weak. This Gogeta's not that weak. Okay, nice. Okay, stop. Don't crit on these counters. Okay. I think we're still fine. I think we are still good. Okay, nice. Now we can go ahead and pop the active skill. So we're going to go ahead and use this active skill. This should be enough to finish this guy off. We have 4 links here. And then after we do that, we'll move on to the next team.
貴様の片付け方が分かったぞ。やっとな。貴様を倒すには二度と修復できないよう粉々に吹っ飛ばすことだ。さらばだ。ブルマ、トランクス、そしてカカロット。
Wow, you live with like a little bit of HP. Okay, so we're gonna get guaranteed crits here. Put him in the front here. We're gonna be able to give him some key spheres, and we are good to go. We're just gonna kill this guy right away. So move on to the next fight. Alright, so here we are with the Connected Hopes team. Like I said, I did switch out the physical Super Trunks with the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Zeno Gotenks. Reason being because we already have a Trunks on the team with the Gohan and Trunks character there, so they fulfill the condition for the Vegeta's entry animation, so we don't need the extra one there. I think Gotenks is going to be a pretty decent floater for this team, considering that he has Over and Flash, so he should link up pretty well with Majin Vegeta, allowing him to super more easily. So, yeah. Again, it's not the greatest team build ever, but it should be okay, right? Because you really don't want to put that physical Vegeta in slot 1 because he gets like almost all of his defense on super, but we'll see how things play out here. Let's go ahead and jump in. Rotation-wise, we are looking not too bad. It's not horrible. Alright, so let's rotate off the physical Vegeta here. Let's do this. I do want to make sure this Gotenks supers. Okay, well now you can get only a 12. Okay, that's fine. So again, both the Vegetas together, and then we should have pretty good floaters on the team because I made sure to have I put Oob on here for the orb changing. Gotenks is gonna have Over and Flash. And then that should allow Vegeta to actually super like pretty consistently every single turn. So, alright, so we'll take care of them. Let's move on. I'm gonna rotate. How do I want to do this? Do I? I guess I rotate them off. Vegeta only has 2 links with them. Is there anything else here? No. Okay, so we're starting with 117,000 defense. Let's grab these 11 orbs. 138,000 now. Let's go ahead and grab this. Then go on in Trunks. I'm going to grab that. Yeah, not a very impressive attack stat there, but this is a really bad situation for this Vegeta. Only 2 links, no support. Defense should be pretty solid though, because remember we do have the I didn't have the entrance animation playing for this, but we do have the effect active because of the Gohan and Trunks character. So he did have 50% damage reduction on this turn. So he's definitely more than capable of tanking hits, even from type of advantage. So nice. Couldn't finish him, huh? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and rotate you off. I'm gonna make sure we get more attacks in with Gotenks. Gotenks' defense at 231,000, pretty good. Ooh, Brain Orb changing, definitely very helpful. Gotenks is gonna finish him, and then we should have our rotations set up. Yeah, rotations are established now. Nice, nice. Okay. So against Tien and Chaozu here. So he doesn't get anything else in the middle, does he? 4 links. 4 links. Yeah, this is fine. Only can get... Damn, dude. Alright, well, he's not attacking in the front, so we can do this, technically, and we should be fine. Let's go ahead and do this. This should allow us to get 6 key stars in Vegeta, I think. Yeah, damn, 5. That sucks. Okay. Let's do that, and then we'll do this. Yeah, Ki is definitely the biggest issue that I've seen with this Vegeta so far. Unless you're running a very specific build, right? I mean, obviously if you have him next to like the transform tech Majin Vegeta with all 7 links active and you have like a bunch of, you know, Rainbow Orb Changers and support units, then he's gonna look good. But this is definitely not a character where you can just throw him onto like any team and he's gonna look good. That's not how he's designed. It makes him a little bit difficult to run. It doesn't make him impossible to run. But I think from what I've seen from him, let's go ahead and do this. 10 orbs. From what I've seen from him so far, just at 55%, I am content with his defensive abilities, but offensively, he's definitely nothing special. Like, that's for sure. But once we are able to take him into, like, ESBR, once he's rainbowed and stuff like that, we'll have a better chance to see just how impactful he can be on these teams. So, I think for right now, like, he's okay. But I do think this is a character that's going to get a lot of benefit from extra dupes. So we'll see how he looks once we get some more dupes into him. But for right now, let's see. What are we looking at here? So they're INT, which is fine. 101,000 for you. Grab that. Yeah, we can't even get an 18 key super with this guy. Yeah. This should be fine. We should still be able to get 6 keys for Majin Vegeta with this. Yep. And then Oobs grabs that. 3.2. Yeah. I mean, this Vegeta is obviously not the most insane unit of all time, right? The physical one. 2.53. Defense is going to be good here, though, because he does have the 50% damage reduction. There's one attack, right? Let's just lead things like this. It's a pretty good turn here. Basically 24 key for the whole rotation. I do at least want to get the Vegeta's active skill on this team, and then I think we'll wrap up there. Again, this guy will definitely look way better once we get him into like optimal situations when he has more dupes and link levels. Link levels is going to make a massive difference as well. Like I said, Royal Lineage, the extra key that you get, especially for a character like this who does struggle for key in a lot of instances, it's going to help him out a lot. Okay, so, I mean, we could do this, right, and we'll be able to get over to Flash. Look how much of a difference that makes. It makes it so much easier to super. I think I'm going to do this, though. We're going to be able to grab these 6 key spheres here. So his defense at 117,000, no support on rotation. We're going to be able to grab those. He's up to 138,000, plus he has 50% damage reduction, so he should be looking pretty good to go on this turn. Let's see how this looks here defensively. Is he going to get super right away here from Goods and Trunks? Yeah, he is. Okay. 43. Yeah, even before he supers, as long as you're able to get him the 6 key spheres with the Trunks on the team, like he's good defensively. Offensively, definitely not. 2.5 is very bad. That is like 2018 DOKKANFEST exclusive level damage, but again, this is not even close to his optimal scenario, so I understand why he's doing that. Alright, next turn we should be able to get the final explosion. So what we'll do is we'll probably get that, play out the turn with him with his guaranteed crits, and then we will wrap this one up here. But let me know down below what you guys think of this Majin Vegeta. Are you content with how they built him? Do you wish they would have changed some stuff about him? Again, I think my biggest criticism of this character is just the fact that you do require Trunks on his team for him to perform optimally. He doesn't need Trunks, but there is a substantial difference between having a Trunks in your team and not having one, especially when you take into consideration like the very, very difficult pieces of content in this game, like the God Event, Red Zone, which we don't have on Global yet, and like Extreme Super Battle Road, which, again, a lot of those stages you can't even use a Trunks with that Vegeta, which it lowers his value, I think. So that's my main concern with that Vegeta. Let me know down below what you guys think. We're going to go ahead and play out this active skill here and finish off this turn. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one.
貴様の片付け方が分かったぞ。やっとな。貴様を倒すには二度と修復できないよう粉々に吹っ飛ばすことだ。さらばだ、ブルマ、トランクス、そしてカカロット。
本気を見せてやる。